lot of people, when they think fly fishing, they just think, you know, Montana, Idaho, Utah. And it's like, no, we got some pretty good fishing around here as well. Yeah, my name is Tom Lippen. I'm a fly fishing guide in Mammoth Lakes, California. Snowboarder, skateboarder, father, husband. I ended up in Mammoth chasing the snowboard dream. I just wanted to be a snowboard bum, and living in the city makes it a little difficult to do that. I made the move when I was 20 years old. I've never really experienced a small town vibe scene until I moved here, and I really like it. You know, there's something about having a community, you know, knowing your UPS driver and the guy ringing up your groceries and people serving you food. It's just pretty cool. Skate park here is amazing.
Turn it up.
Yeah, it's just an awesome place to spend time outdoors. Golden hour, boys. Let's let her rip. I moved here to be a snowboarder, but obviously that is not a year-round activity. So I started exploring, quickly got into fly fishing, and it kind of consumed my summers. And then it started to consume my entire season. There's a lot to figure out in fly fishing, especially when you start. That was really cool, just putting all the puzzle pieces together and starting to actually catch fish. So what got me into guiding, I would say I taught a lot of my friends to fish, and you know, word gets around that we're catching a lot of fish. People start asking me to take them, people that I don't even know. And that's when I realized, you know, I need to probably pursue this as a career. All right, Jim, we're gonna cross right here. It's a little shallower than everything else. On that far side, just try and keep your arm out a little ways. That'll kind of, yeah, manage the line over this fast water. I've come to really love the coaching aspect of it.
Do you still want a little swing at the end, or?
Little swing's fine. Sometimes they'll eat it on the swing. Teaching people techniques and tactics and strategies, you know, that are constantly changing is really fun for me. There he is.
There he is.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Whoa! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Tom.
Being outdoors all day long, hanging out with people, putting smiles on people's faces. Pretty awesome way to cash a paycheck. Yeah, buddy.
Dude.
Woo-hoo-hoo. That's what I'm talking about.
Look at that thing.
You fished the Owens River yesterday?
A couple days ago, we were on the Owens. Yesterday, we went north. That was really good as well.
Tom's one of those guys that teach you. You got to be a teacher, right? If you're not a teacher, you're never going to learn. And if they don't have a good experience, they're not going to recommend you to anybody or come back themselves, right?
We do a lot of fishing in the valley, but we are surrounded by these giant 11, 12,000 foot peaks, just beautiful mountains, awesome scenery, and you know, even when the fishing's slow, it's really hard to have a bad day outdoors around here, man. It's just a beautiful place to spend the day. Yeah, we get some pretty insane sunsets around here. I try not to take them for granted. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people freak out when they see a good one for the first time out here. I hear this all the time. People say, oh, you got a pretty good looking office. And it's like, you can't deny that, you know, it's like, look around. it's pretty epic outside around here. I have a lot of friends that are guides, and I kind of check out the way they do things, how they rig their rods, and you know, there's subtle differences to everybody's game. There's no right or wrong way to do it. If you've never hired a guide, even if you've been fishing a long time, you can learn a lot from someone else. I've taken people that have been with many guides and they still at the end of the day are like, oh wow, I never thought about doing it that way. Or I've never thought about tying my flies, you know, to my leader that way. Or, you know, there's always something to learn and always something to do differently. And, you know, every piece of water is different in the way you approach it.
There it is.
Wrap.
So fucking